Stan was my baby brother, and I doted on him. I mean, we were very close. When he was in high school, we used to say he would end up being a play-by-play sportscaster because he loved sports. So we weren't at all surprised when he ended up in some sort of media, although it wasn't sportscasting, it was, straight news. He attended the University of Central Oklahoma. He studied media and communications. His goal was always to end up on radio. He loved radio. He did the campus radio here. He moved to Atlanta. He was sort of the birthplace of CNN radio. They were just starting their radios, and he became their news anchor. The best thing my brother got out of working for CNN all those years was meeting his wife, Angi. She was a writer and a producer. They were a match made in heaven. They really were. I've never been to such a joyous wedding. There was laughter, there were tears. The bride laughed all the way through the ceremony, and my brother would smile, and then he would tear up. It was just gorgeous. And their whole life together was like that. They just were always having fun and enjoying each other. They were together about 10 years. They had been married a little over 8, almost 9. It was Thanksgiving time, so Stan and Angi decided to drive in for the holiday, but also, to check on family, just outside of Birmingham. I'm sorry, this is still hard to talk about. Just outside of Birmingham, a truck crossed the center median and hit them head on. My brother was killed and Angi was critically injured. When Angi recovered, she had a long recovery. It took her about a year. During that time, she began to brainstorm an idea about how to honor Stan. She wanted to start a scholarship fund in Stan's memory for UCO, for the University of Central Oklahoma. It just grew from there, and within a very short time, we were giving away a nice scholarship each year.
She started meeting the recipients. Her sadness totally left. I mean, it gave her a whole nother purpose. And these recipients were bright, some of the brightest students, and so thankful for the scholarship. Unfortunately, last year, in 2023, she said, I just can't keep anything down right now. It's I have some acid reflux, whatever going on. And I said, well, I've never had that. And she said, I haven't either. So she went and got checked out. Her endoscopy showed stomach cancer. Angi always would say, love always wins, kindness always prevails, and smiles always disarm. And I think Stan and Angi both had that kindness, was such a part of who they were. They loved fiercely. They loved their friends. They loved their family. They loved the newsrooms where they worked. And they were just full of that love. And they were so full of kindness. And I think students need to understand it's not just about the career. It's not. I mean, you can have any type of career you want. You can be anything you want to be. But when you get to do that career, remember that career means nothing if you don't take the love and kindness with you, and you don't show that every single day that you're at the workplace and you're making a difference. And Angi and Stan made that difference, and they led by example. And I know these students who are utilizing the scholarship are going to understand that it's not so much about the career. There's a lot about being a good person and about being kind, happy, and loving.
I also want the younger generation to remember these older journalists that were true journalists, that loved the truth, truly sought the truth in journalism, and to continue that the way that Angi and Stan did. We have changed the name of the scholarship to the Stanley W. and Angela S. Case Memorial Scholarship. It's such a blessing to know that Stan and Angie, though they're gone, they will continue to be able to help needy students, worthy students, to continue their education.